All right, guys, what is going on? And welcome back to some State of Decay 2. I hope everybody's having a good night. I hope everybody is enjoying the series. It's been a blast, guys. We started off, everything was a little rough. We were getting hit with some pretty bad curveballs. Last time, if you guys know, we got hit with the smoke screen, and it was awful, guys. It was so bad. But yeah, I've been super enjoying this. We did get a new channel member, and Jay Fleazy became a new member. I want to say thank you so much, brother. I do appreciate that. You deleted your message, though. I don't know why. What happened? Again, I want to say thank you, though. I appreciate everybody. I hope you guys are still enjoying this. And yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's get into it and see what the hell we got going on. So, as you guys know, last episode I ended up doing some of the main quest. We ended up doing we did, how was it? Mickey's quest, and I think now we're waiting on Isby's quest because I took care of the other play cart, and now we can do Isby's quest over here. So once that pops up, we're gonna do that. Oh, there was no message? Why did it say message retracted? I seen it just said you became a member, and then now it says message retracted, which is so weird. All right, but we do have 2 plague hearts awake now. We had this one because we got stuck up here during the smoke screen, and we ended up having this heart wake up. It was super frustrating, and now we have this one down here also. So infestations are going to definitely start building up in Spencer's Mill again, and we just got to figure out a plan of action on how to take those out. But we got fuel there, 2 fuel rucks. We're doing pretty decent on fuel at the moment.
All right, last mag in.
Yeah, we are pretty low on 5. All right, let's get her on base defense here. Yeah, a little bit of a later stream tonight. I started late, and then we got sucked into 4s of 6. No, we're going to be moving bases. Yeah, this base I kind of just wanted to stay at to get the red talon and do the stuff with Chavez, and that was it. And now we can definitely move. But I was trying to think of where I wanted to go. We could go farm. We have enough people. We just need 1,000 more influence. So we could do kind of like a round robin, sell a bunch of shit.
You have a plan to clean up the blood plague.
We could go to farmland. And
gathering specimens for our research, but it might be a little gross for you. Are you in?
but we don't have a big enough community for the military base, nor did we kill enough play cards. Laid back, thank you so much for the super chat, bro. So, we might... Let me see, what do we have right now for shit we could sell? I was trying to change her outfit. Yo, Travis, how you doing tonight, bro? Thank you so damn much for the 5 gifted, bro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good night. Everybody receives a membership. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the fam. Put her in. Pixel is our designated leader for right now.
I'm headed for you.
Oh, 2 Live. Also, I see you talking about Forza. The game is on Game Pass if you didn't know, so you don't have to buy it straight up. Because yeah, you don't got to spend the 60. You just spend the 20 or whatever and get it on Game Pass. That's what I did. I'm playing it on Game Pass, bro. Yo, 2 Live, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, dude. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it, man. They're always showing so much damn love. Tomorrow, I do go on vacation, guys. So, but I was supposed to leave tomorrow morning. My flight ended up getting messed up. So now I won't be leaving. The fam is leaving tomorrow morning. I won't be leaving till tomorrow evening. So I'll have enough time to do a stream early in the day.
till I managed to hop onto a bus.
Actually, we'll throw
I
this
wish I knew
there.
that driver was still alive.
Throw this
I'd
there.
like to thank her.
Oh, PC Game Pass is $13. You got Forza. That's what's up, dude. All right, let's do it. Yo, Travis, thank you for another gifted, bro. Seriously, dude. So I got this imported vodka we could sell. Oh, yeah. I got the network relay. So we got the 2 extra outposts now. I forgot all about that. So we could sell this one. I think I already have a fertilizer, right? Yep. So we got extra fertilizer here. We'll sell. And then I'm going to sell... We'll sell like a handful of seeds and a handful of chems. Those generally could fetch a decent price. I don't think we're going to be anywhere near what we need, though, for that base. Not yet, at least. Tim, what's up, brother, man? Yeah, I'm still a little nervous about the vacation, guys, because I got 2 vacations technically. This one that I'm leaving tomorrow for, I was originally not going to do it because I couldn't, literally, I can't afford to miss both because they're too close together. One is in June, right in the beginning of June, and then the other one was tomorrow, and I couldn't do both. So I was actually going to stay home. The fam was going to go on this vacation. I was just going to stay home and work and stream, whatever. And but the daughter kind of guilt tripped me. She's like, "Come on, Dad. You know, is there any way? Like, I don't want to. Our first time going to Florida to not be with you." So I'm like, So I was just like, well, I'll figure it out. You know what I mean? I'll make it work. So that's what we're kind of doing. We're just gonna.
That's a lot of stuff.
Make it work. So the Raiders are decent for base defense. We could sell that one. But yeah, originally I wasn't even gonna go.
Oh, hell yeah.
That dude just wasted ammo. Seriously. All right, so we'll grab that. That. All right, so we got a little bit of stuff here. I don't think... If we can get 1,000 influence, that'd be amazing. Tim! Brother, thank you so damn much, bro, for the 5. Yo, y'all out here showing mad love, dude. I appreciate it. Seriously, bro. And Tim, I hope everything's going with the baby. I hope you're getting that good... I hope you're starting to get that good sleep again. Probably... Maybe. Some people get lucky, dude. The babies sleep, start sleeping early. I gotta grab the gas can. All right. We'll hold off. Cause I don't want to waste. I'm a cheap. Yeah, increase the kill zone. So I tried to do this mission, and it didn't work. Like, Chavez was like, oh, I can't help you. Like, let me see if I'll do it now.
Hey, Chavez. Is that offer still available? This watchtower needs help.
Yeah, that tower uses some crazy-looking tech. But last
There we
I
go.
saw, somebody had ripped the guts out of it. Come on over. By the time you get here, I'll think up a plan.
Okay. So we can actually sell to Chavez, too. I'll swing by here. We'll sell this stuff. Then we'll see about selling the rest of the shit to Chavez. Yo, Travis, thank you for another fucking 5, bro. Holy crap. Until about 2 a.m., then the wife wakes up and takes over. There it is. It does get easier, man. Once you... For me, I think the hardest we ever had it was... Probably my son, my youngest son. he was an eater, so he'd wake up every 2 hours and actually want to eat. Where some of my kids, you know, like my daughter, for instance, she would eat, sleep for 3-4 hours, wake up. So I'd be able to get 3-4 hours at a time. Yo, 2 Live, bro. Thank you so much for the 5. Another 5, man. Y'all out here absolutely blessing the hell out of me right now. Seriously. Thank you so much. And everybody who's received the membership too, welcome to the fam. All right, so we're gonna get up here. Let's sell this first load. I'll see if they got a gas can. I should have brought 2.
Hey, neighbor. Isby here from up at the ranger station. I've got a side project I've been working on. Anybody available to help me out?
There's the mission we were waiting for. So they do have a gas for 40. They got 800 influence too. Yeah. I gotta be kind of frugal when it comes to influence. If we really do want to buy another base, I really can't.
That's pretty heavy.
I don't even think I can afford the 40 right now. Yeah, Isby mission just popped up. We were waiting for that one, so.
Hey, what's up?
Let's make a deal here.
Yeah, sure.
We actually pulled a fair bit. 3,300, and I sell those other 2 things, we'll actually have enough for our base. Now, I think when you move bases, I think you get refunded partially for the previous base you lived in. I think. So the main story missions never expire, creative. The main ones, yeah, you got whatever. You just do them whatever. The ambient missions and enclave missions, those ones will go away eventually if you don't stay on top of them. I'll tell you right now, the Norma ain't no TRX, guys. Do I have any explosives? Maybe like a little bit. I think we got very, very little. Barley, what is going on? It's good to see you, man. The Andre 3000 voice. Yo, Andre's my dude, bro. His Walk It Out freestyle was one of my favorite things of all time. I feel like Andre's super underrated. Marley, it's good to see you though, dude. Hey, hey, I'm surprised you even know about that though, bro. That seems a little bit before your time, bro. You're a youngin'. Outcast is
Good to see you, Vato. I've been thinking about how to get that tower of yours working again.
wife request the
There's a place
Outcast.
nearby that might have just what you need. The people who used to live there would buy just about anything, so it's the best place to look.
Is he gonna come with me?
You know, Mickey Wilkerson mentioned his family had stashes all over the place out here.
Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we can find. See you soon.
You up for a little field trip?
Yeah, I'll come.
¿Cómo te va?
Oh shit! I should have sold to him before I had him join me as a follower. Whatever. We'll hit him afterwards. Tim, that's pretty wild, bro. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Okay, so it's in the Oasis. Got it.
do you live all alone out here? Seems dangerous.
Lost a lot of good friends. I'm not sure if I could handle that again right now.
So if you guys don't know, Chavez was one of the guys from Heartland. He was the Red Town guy you recruited.
From what I hear, this place we're headed used to be like a refugee camp or something.
So obviously
These days it's abandoned like
he's no longer with
everything
that group. Something happened to that
Okay.
group. But at this point, you actually don't know what happened to the Heartland group. They're just now split up.
else. I'm telling you, this is the place to search.
I can't catch my breath.
Quite a few zombies here.
I heard that some lady organized all of this. Just so local survivors could trade for supplies and stuff.
Yeah.
Satellite network connection failure.
I think she's talking about
Strength. Retrying in 30 seconds.
so when he said
It's all right, Cleo. You don't have to broadcast our test results to the entire valley.
so when he says some lady set this all up just so people could trade, I think he's talking about Lily Ritter and the network, because I believe Oasis was a network
They say
base.
the lady who ran this place is with the network now.
Yep.
Makes sense. They're always doing stuff like this.
So dropping little lore nugs right there for you.
By the time Red Talon assigned me here, this place was already falling apart. Kind of sad, actually.
There it is.
Okay, found it.
Hell yeah.
Let me take a look and see if it's what you need.
Okay, so we can trade with them. Let me grab that shit real quick and trade with them.
I feel like a pack mule.
Let me take a look and see if it's what you need.
Hold on, Chavez. Now that we got him, there's like a mobile trade spot. I was thinking about trying to hit some of these things here. We could, yeah, see, there's a network symbol. Yeah, he's either referring to Lily or Alex, but I think it's kind of a Lily thing.
Hey, not bad.
Yeah, we're playing with on all lethal. I always play on lethal for this game, at least for SOD2.
Can't say I'm feeling this place.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. I guess that's worth something.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to do all of the Red Talon mission or the Red Talon base missions, because I knew there was a bunch of lore tied into it. So that's why I was like, I wanted to get that base. That way we can get all the
a lot
little
of stuff.
story nugs. Because yeah, if you don't move to this base, you never get this mission. Not like it's like crazy groundbreaking
Let me take a look and see if it's
stuff,
what you need.
but you know, it's something that you necessarily won't see if you don't play this mission.
Anybody got some time? We can use some help over here.
I share the same name as your father, and both of us were in the military. That's what's up. That's what's up. So we got the nasty, nasty juggernaut. It's coming. Yeah, gargantuan nut. All right, we'll just keep it moving here. Chavez.
Oh, yeah. I recognize that hacky piece of junk anywhere. Just plug that in, and you should be good to go.
Thank you.
De nada. Adios, vato.
What's the difference between Nightmare and Lethal? Pretty big difference. Way less loot on the map. Damage that you take is way higher. Blood plague that you gain is way higher. They have the triple feral packs with the plague ferals, the armored ferals. That's one of the biggest changes between Nightmare and Lethal. Plague hearts, when they die, excuse me, when plague hearts die in Lethal, the blast wave actually doesn't kill the zombies. Phantom, what's going on, bro? My favorite map is Trumbull and Cascade Hills. All right, so we're good. Influence now. We're up to 3,600. Let me go check. Juggernauts have better sense of smell, eyesight, and they do more damage. Great. So if you kill one jug, you can get rid of that. Best way to do it is just with the car. You just back into him a bunch of times. Hit him with the Hadouken and keep him moving. I did want to grab that Brogan Sport, though.
Aim for the head.
Damn. All right, Two Live, brother. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I still got to watch the new season of The Boys. I never actually... Okay, it's empty. I was trying to think of where I want to hit before we leave here, because we are going to need materials moving into the farmland compound. We're definitely going to need a lot of materials. So I think we might hit this spot here before heading out. And is there any other mats around here? Because we're gonna have a lot of shit to build. So we'll go hit this backside. Yo, Casey, thank you for the super chat. Can I drift this shot a little bit? A little bit. It's no TRX, but the norma's all right. It's respectable. It's respectable. Can I drift in real life? Not really. I used to mess around with it back in the day. But no, not like I could never like I could kind of like go sideways and spin the wheels and then like overspin, but no, I'm not much of a drifter. I never really had a car set up for it either. I had a Fairlady 300Z. Yeah, I had the Nissan Fairlady 300ZX, 89, and that car was decent. Had good horsepower, really decent engine. I think it had a VG30G. It was a twin turbo, little baby turbos, but it was a decent car. And you can kind of mess around with that, but
Attention, all humans. Isby is your new master.
Jeez, Cleo, I wasn't serious. Sorry, everybody. Our AI here doesn't quite get humor yet.
I am sorry, Isby. All humans should ignore this broadcast and carry on with their normal activities.
oh, we're good. What's the best way to farm a full team of red talons? The only way you'd be able to do that is with Daybreak. Yeah, you'd have to keep doing Daybreak, build up 2,700 points, buy a red talon, do Daybreak, build up 2,700 points, and do it over and over and over again. You get one free demolitionist every time you move into this place and do a mission. So you could, if you want a full team of demolitionists, you could do that. But if you want different guys, yeah, you gotta keep doing Daybreak.
Still a few more of them.
I don't know how you can check how long you've been subbed. My favorite weapon in this game, gun or melee. I know we got the fuel out of here. Now I'm, yep, there's the mats. Got it. Casey, I'm glad you enjoyed it, dude. Nah, Force has been great, man. I've been having so much fun with that, and seems like a lot of you guys have been enjoying watching it. So it's been great, great time. Trying to see if there's any other materials we can get. So we're gonna need a little bit. Obviously, we'll be able to go out and we'll be closer to Marshall, so we can start poking Marshall a little bit for mats, but. Really isn't anything else around. What about Rux in the Old Hearts? I know we had 2 fuel over here. Meds. That's it. I think the other rest are cleared out. So the stranded soldiers here want medicine. So what I'll do is we'll grab them a bag. I have a bathroom over here we could hit. It's literally right, I believe here. We'll drop off these mats. We'll come back. Yeah, bathroom's right there. Well, Jerome, I appreciate you. I appreciate you finding a little bit of time to come and catch a live, man. I know it's hard for some of you guys with where you live in the world.
Supplies dropped at base.
I've hit like a few weapon caches. I don't generally hunt those on this community. Like my forever community, I will to try to get some of the rare guns. And communities like this where I'm just kind of doing a playthrough and I don't generally mess with them. Top 5 favorite guns. I don't really have favorite guns. like that. Realistically, like, I'm a very simple player when it comes to State of Decay because all the guns in this game are the same for the most part. Mainly because, like, there's no differentiation.
This will totally help us
I don't even know
out.
if that's a word, but it is now. Between a 22 and a 7.62 versus a zombie. Like, there's no difference. A lot of the times, the bullet caliber doesn't really matter. I generally just use guns I have the most ammo for. That's kind of my philosophy in State of Decay 2. Is whatever gun I have the most bullets for is my favorite gun at that time. So right now I'm using, you know, a lot of 5.56 and 45 because I have a lot of 5.56 and 45. That's kind of how I approach it. So realistically, I like the guns that have the highest ammo capacity. So infinite rages, fake AKs, the prepper AK, prepper 22, guns like those I find to be really, really great because they hold a lot of ammo.
Area's clear of the living dead.
And it saves inventory spots, you know what I mean? You don't have to worry about carrying a gun plus, you know, stack of ammo if you have 60 rounds. Danger Dog PPSH, another good gun. Shotguns, yeah, in State of Decay 2 are pretty meh. But I feel like that also depends on your skill level as a player because I know there's a huge group of people where the shotgun is a mandatory part of their kit when they leave base for ferals.
That's totally worthless.
Where me, I hardly ever use shotguns because I can't suppress them. But some people, yeah, shotguns are like, so I feel like it really depends when it comes to shotguns. Personally, I don't use them because I can't suppress them. There is one suppressed shotgun in the game. That's pretty decent. The Echo shotgun, it's pretty good. Phantom, that's a long ass time, bro. That's a long ass time. Holy shit. All right, so we'll drop this meds off to that enclave. Ooh, that's one of the bad juggies. The game went from trying to kill us with freaking smoke screen to now super juggernauts. Those get into your base, that's really bad. You end up fuck around and get a community wipe. There's 2 of them. Holy crap.
Well, that's quite a few creeps, isn't it?
But that's why for me, I really hope that there's some kind of different system. State of Decay when it comes to, whoa, that was weird. When it comes to guns, because I love State of Decay 2. I can't stand the way they do guns. Oh shit, that Juggernaut's about to get in my base. That's not good. All right, let's go.
Thing we talked about, the important
I'm trying to, I'm getting you guys right now. I'm out of render, so that's why I'm like, yo, my people will be good as long as we stay out of render. And I don't think we need to go back there. We could just move now.
Isabella, Mickey just told me where you went. Are you sure you're ready to go back there?
Relax, Doc. I know what I'm doing.
Okay then. Just be careful, alright?
Remember when you used to mod? I remember joining you, and I gave you some good loot. That's what's up. I mean, yeah, we used to do a lot of the community stuff, especially back then, Phantom. Like I said, your name is super familiar too. I mean, I've had like 3 Phantoms on the channel, but if you're the Phantom I'm thinking of, you were like, you were the main Phantom.
Cleo. I'm still seeing too much bioelectric interference from local plague hearts. If I didn't know better, I'd swear they were blocking your signal on purpose. If our friendly neighbors are listening, perhaps they could help us by clearing some plague hearts from the valley.
I've already cleared a bunch, dude.
Oh, that's nice of you. Have a good one.
Yeah, so then you're the Phantom. Yeah, gotcha.
Hey.
Now I hope you've been well, man. It's good to see you, bro. What is better, bladed? So it really depends. I used to actually like close combat more than bladed and striking, but I've kind of gotten lazy.
Want to make a trade?
I don't see why not.
And now I just kind of just use bladed weapons, because especially when you max out swordplay, you just get the front execution, super simple. You keep it like, you know what I mean? That's how I do it now. But back in the day, yeah, close combat was super good because I would just push all the zombies on the ground, and then you get the super fast ground execution. And close combat was super strong. I still enjoy it, but it just takes a little bit more effort to play. Striking is pretty good too, especially with the knockdown. When you have max level striking along with like a super good like a network bat. I think the network bat is the one that has, or the championship bat. There's one of the baseball bats that's like lead filled, and literally one swing you instant knock down the zombies every time, one swing. So with a bat like that, and then you get the fast executions, super gross with striking. They're all good really in their own right. Just depends on really what you like to use, because yeah, bladed or swordplay,
they're okay.
or swordplay or blunt, they're both great. Swordplay, I would say, is kind of the more just turn your brain off and just spam E, and just spam. You don't have to really do anything. It's definitely the easier one to play. But striking can be really good if you do it, if you stack it proper. All right, so we'll just move in now. We got what we need. Because I used to run that striking build back in the day. It was a lot of fun. I think I have a striking. I think I have one of those builds in my forever community too. And I have a close combat build in my forever too. My thing is, I know some players who play this game, they have a build they like, and that's what they use. They like their gunslinger, they like their freaking powerhouse, they like their marathon, you know, like whatever your poison is, and then they kind of just like spam those into like all of their survivors, which is understandable. Like, I get it, you know what I mean? No shade being thrown. But for me personally, I like to when on a Survivor community, at least, I like to have a little bit of variety in the survivors. That way I have a little bit of everything. You know, I have a stealth survivor, I have a looting survivor, I have, you know, this survivor, and I can kind of, I kind of try and have everything.
We could make a new base here with some work.
Yeah, I know some people are really butthurt about the zombie animals. For me, like I said, I've played State of Decay. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. As you guys know, I've played a lot of State of Decay 3, over 100 hours to date, and the game is perfectly fine without the zombie animal. I'm telling you right now, like. Once you start playing it, you won't give a shit whether the zombie animals are there or not. Now, as for regular animals, for like hunting and stuff like that, I know Philip was kind of like, there's no animals, no zombie animals, and I know, like, I don't know. I don't know exactly what the team plans on doing, but I wouldn't write off just no animals, period. I could see a world where post-launch updates, we get a fucking hunting update or something like that, where they add animals to the world, and you're going around killing deer and something like that. Like, I could see a world where State of Decay 3 gets animals. You know what I mean? Like, I would not write that off. I know the team is pretty. I can't say for a fact. You know what I mean? This is just speculation, but I could see where they could fit into the game for sure. I could see where animals could easily fit into State of Decay 3. And who knows? You know what I mean? I can't give you guys any super details on that stuff, but I could definitely see a world where there are some type of animals in State of Decay 3 for sure. But right now, without the zombie animals, because I know so many people are butthurt about that, I promise you're gonna play the game, chat. You're really not gonna give a shit.
Okay, we're not yet zombie-free.
But exactly what Zaj just said right there, like, for me personally, I wouldn't be too wrapped up on what is not in State of Decay 3 on release. Mainly because if, you know, the game gets supported by us, anything like we supported State of Decay 2, we could expect a very long, community-driven updates for State of Decay 3 that will span years. And like he said, you know, the game we get on launch compared to the game 2 years after post updates, it's not even going to be the same game. You know what I mean? Because it was the same thing with State of Decay 2. If you look at State of Decay 2 when it first dropped compared to State of Decay 2, you know, update 25, completely different games. Just completely different games. You couldn't even compare them. So I see the same thing for State of Decay 3 also. I don't see why it would be any different. Want to get this guy from the back without aggroing that horde. Or he aggroed that horde for me. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Feral's coming, so is the rest of the horde. We're going to stretch him out, though. We'll deal with the Feral first. There he is. I like State of Decay 3 way more than State of Decay 2. 100%. Like, it's not even a question for me. Yeah. State of Decay 3 is my favorite State of Decay game, hands down. And it's not even finished. It's not even finished, dude. Where'd that feral go? There it is.
I can't keep fighting. Aim for the head. It's down, not out.
Fucking zombies. But I know some people, you know, I'm just one person, you know what I mean? And I think, you know, a lot of people kind of don't really, I don't know why, because I've always been pretty honest with games, pretty upfront, but I know some people kind of don't trust my testaments about State of Decay 3. People probably think I'm just trying to hype the game or whatever. Listen, guys, I am no longer a State of Decay exclusive content creator. Like, honestly, if State of Decay 3 never came out, my YouTube channel would still exist. You know, I would still be fine. We got this Juggernaut here. This sucks. It wouldn't be the end of the world. As you guys can see, I play plenty of games, not just State of Decay. So I got no reason to pump or overhype State of Decay 3. It doesn't really matter. All right, we just got to lure him out. Kill him with the truck. Hey, for those of you guys that are going to be playing the alpha here soon, I want you... Hadouken! When you see your first Juggernaut, I want you to try to do that. I want your first interaction with the Juggernaut to do that. Got another MacV is crazy. I'm not saying it's not going to work, and I'm not saying it is going to work. I'm just saying try it. But again, like I said, I know I'm just one person, and the testaments of me, like, can't be trusted. That's fine. The good news is there's a bunch of people in chat right now, okay, who are a part of the alpha testing and are now under NDA and also can't talk about the game. But the one thing they can say is... For those of you guys in the alpha, my people, when you look at all of the stuff that you've heard so far and all of the stuff that you've seen so far, is it wild for me to sit here and say that State of Decay 3 is the best State of Decay game to date? Or it's going to be fucking super amazing? Is that a wild take? From what you've seen so far. And again, even the people in the alpha, they've only seen fucking smidge. Well, Camille, your NDA allows, you got the same NDA as me. You're allowed to say that you're excited to see or you're happy with what you've seen. You just can't tell people, I'm happy with this feature. But you can give overall general excitement or approval. It's no issue. All right, so now here we are. New base. We gotta get some shit fixed up here. Hey, what are they doing, bro? That sounds wild. All right, so we gotta get this shit fixed up here. Yeah, nobody knows the release date, guys. I've already given you guys my guesstimate, especially with the team saying they want to do multiple alpha tests this year and a beta test later on in the year. I would definitely say State of Decay 3 is probably looking like 2027. Yeah. I've already kind of given you guys a time frame, especially if they want to do a beta test later on this year. From what I've seen just in the history of, you know, other games and stuff like that, not saying State of Decay 3 is going to follow the same path, but generally when it comes to games going into full release from beta, it's usually like 6 to 8 months after you've seen a beta that the game releases, sometimes even sooner. But if I were to take a guess, I would say whenever Undead Labs does their beta later this year, I would expect the release of State of Decay 3 to probably be within 6 to 8 months of that, if I were to guess. Because they're not going to want to release later on in the year, because then they got to compete with Grand Theft Auto, and nobody fucking wants to do that, obviously. So I don't see him dropping the game in October, November, or December, because it just would make no sense from a business standpoint. Like, nobody wants to compete with Grand Theft Auto, so I'd be surprised if any games release in November and December, chat. There's gonna be like no game releases, dude. All right, so we're good on that. It's gonna take a little bit to get the base set up here. We got to get our food back. So now we're back to losing 3 a day, which isn't too bad, honestly. But this base is a powerhouse, man. You could fucking 4 large slots, guys. You can get a lot going on in the base. This is one of my favorite bases, because it still has like decent facilities. It has everything I need. So it has a built-in rank 3 infirmary right off the bat, which is great. It's got good beds. I think you get up to 6 beds once these are fixed, which is great. So you can sleep everybody. And then it comes with a kitchen. I like the kitchen. Some people don't really like the kitchen too much, but I think the kitchen is great, especially when it comes to making energy drinks and stuff like that. Great here. And then other than that, you get 3 additional small slots for workshop, any other things that you might want, which is freaking amazing. And then on top of those, you get 4 large slots. So you can do trade depot, you could do the Clio Haven device, and then you can build a freaking sniper tower if you want. There's just so much shit you can do here. Oh, okay, that's problematic. We might want to deal with that. So we do got some infestations, as you guys can see, that are kind of spreading. We're going to go down here and deal with that real quick. I should be able to knock that out pretty easily.
We've got a lot of gloomy faces around here.
I'ma step out. Radio if you need me. We got an outpost about to take heavy zombie punishment.
Which one, dude? Oh, so they infested our one up there. That's fine. Once we clear out these hordes, or these hearts that are awake, this one is in a farmhouse. Okay, so a lot of these infestations are actually tied to this heart down here. That one's tied to one up north. This one is tied to the up north. That one's here. So, okay.
Operation Drawbridge will create a choke point through the mountains. A mighty wall between us and the Zeds.
Damn, that sounds pretty badass.
I have not tried the Arc mod for Project Zomboid. It is on my list. I did check it out. I didn't want too much because I didn't want any spoilers. But it does look super fucking awesome. Obviously, I just haven't had...
We're living on top of each other in here.
I haven't had a chance to kind of plan out when I want to do it. I didn't want to wait too long because I wanted to catch it. Obviously, well, it's relatively popular, but...
Yeah,
all right, we'll
sure.
do this. Drop this. Grab this. All right, I'm gonna kill. We're just gonna go right for the plague heart. I was gonna clear the infestation, but we're just gonna go straight for the heart. Honestly, if we want to go quick and fast, we could kill both of them, really, but.
Things are so bad, I can't sleep at night for worrying lately.
Oh, I don't have... Yeah.
That ain't happening.
Wait, what? Oh, fuck, I messed up, guys. So what I did is I removed the satellite, or I removed the signal antenna to put the satellite in.
I'm this close to punching the next person that looks at me sideways.
Yo, I know that was about me. Want to come say that to my face?
What happens is when you do that, you lose the outpost. It just goes away. Whatever outpost is in that slot, it's just gone. What I was supposed to do was I was supposed to get rid of one of my food outposts to bring my outpost down and then get it back. But because I just pulled that facility mod, it just drops off the outpost. So we ended up losing our Echo Lab here. That was on me for not fucking making sure that I brought my number of outposts down before pulling that mod out. So that kind of sucks. Because that's another 1,000 influence that we got to do to get that back. And I don't even know how we were refunded when that happened either. If we were even refunded. Damn, that's up to a rank 3 now. So I might scent block this if it's too crazy. When is the Summer Game Fest? I don't even know that is this year. Oh yeah, my favorite game of all time is Red Dead Redemption 2, and we definitely have a 2 playlist for it. June 6th. Oh, I don't even think I'll be streaming that one. I'm not too concerned about this year's.
Whoa, a lot of plague zombies around here.
Shit!
Fuck, I gotta stay clear of that cloud.
We'd like to help you, if you can afford our services.
Yo, I've been getting a billion of those fucking enclaves, bro. God damn, this fucking place is non-stop. Yeah, I'm not saying I don't think there's going to be anything interesting at the summer games, but I don't think there's going to be. I don't think there's going to be anything that I should be like worried about not being here to stream. Like I said, I don't want that for State of Decay stuff. I feel like we might not really see anything, mainly because like they're going to be like deep into alpha testing. Like everybody's going to be testing alpha and stuff. So I'm not really too concerned about that. And now State of Decay 3 would really be the only thing I would be worried about, but because I'm already so involved in State of Decay 3, I don't really care too much about the summer game stuff. I was hoping that maybe we would see some more Fable shit. So I do feel like that is, but we could always talk about that after the fact. I don't need to worry about missing it from my vacation. I didn't bring any bloater gas because I didn't have any. Well, the green, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, man. Yeah, I was hoping to see a bit more like real gameplay and shit. Like, you know, maybe they do like a fucking, I don't know, 10-minute gameplay.
Yeah, I bet I could headshot that bloater there.
Thing. They showed a lot with the combat and stuff for Fable not too long ago, so that was pretty decent. But yeah, Gears E-Day would be nice to see something for sure about that.
That's a feral. Hell yeah, that shit was great.
Whoa, that. Out the window, bro, please. Thank you.
I need a break. Fire in the hole! That was the last one.
Son of a bitch, this game trying to really kill me right there, guys. They try to kill us hard. All right, so we got rid of that one. We gotta get some more of the base stuff going here. So our outpost is still infested. We gotta go out there and clear that. We'll get this fixed. We'll get the workshop going. So we gotta get that up to rank 3. And then I will get the farm rebuilt. We need another person for that. All right, so while we're waiting for that, we're gonna go up north and clear out that damn infestation really fast.
The other day. I wonder who it belonged to.
I was thinking about grabbing that Brogan over there, just because we need something better on gas. The Brogan Sport. You have a feeling Gears is about to be something completely different from the past titles. Well, isn't E-Day like... That's just... Yeah, I mean, I can see it. I mean, Gears 5 came out when? Like, that was like a 2019, 2018 game. So, there's been a huge jump in tech. You know, graphics, gameplay. Like, the same, you know, cover-to-cover shooter BS that, you know, used to be great is no longer has that same, you know, appeal. So I do feel like Gears E-Day has to be something big. And I think, honestly, maybe that's why it's taken so long. Because, yeah, maybe it is going to be something super different. We just moved a little bit ago. Hey, Travis, thank you so much for another gifted, bro. I really do appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate you, brother. All right. Let me see what we get out of there. Oh, they still refund 100% of your upgrade works. I believe, yeah, you get all of your resources back for when that you used to upgrade, Mark. But as for influence you use to purchase the base, I don't know if you get all of that back, if I'm being honest with you. I think you only get a percentage of it. Maybe you get all of it. Who knows? How much influence do I have? I don't know if I got all of it. So I feel like... No, we didn't get all of it. I don't even think we got any of it, if I'm being honest. Because this base cost me $3,500. I had like $3,700. And that base I spent $1,500 on. So no, we didn't get refunded any influence. I shot that gun. That guy would have came over here. Car looking crinkly. It just kind of looks like the Ford Focus we just got in Forza, right? This car is 0 to 60 in fucking 1 second. That's just so fast. All right, so we'll just head out right now and clear the infestation. Oh, they look like a powerhouse for zombie mutations and diseases.
Man, this is just so fucked up.
I think I just saw me. Oh, damn, more. We just got over mutated zombies, bro. Strange mutations. Shit. Yeah, the last one we had the headless mutation. That shit sucked. Damn. Go, bro, go. That feral's coming. That's a lot of ferals. Should have grabbed a different melee weapon.
Yeah, looks like I won't be on your menu today.
So the headless mutation sucks because when you kill a zombie, in the State of Decay 2, when you headshot it, it just dies instantly. With the headless mutation, they get hit in the head, their head explodes, but their body still keeps moving for like another 10 seconds. It's super, super annoying. Clear. Travis with another gifted, brother. Thank you so damn much, bro. Holy shit. Showing some crazy love tonight, man. So what was the mutations? Oh, fuck. I think that said fire resistant, didn't it? Hey, get that good sleep, bro. Get that good sleep, man. Stinky zombies. Okay. Those suck, too, because they kill stamina and melee. So they stink and drain stamina, plague zombies, lures, and fire resistant. So they still, though they're not fire resistant, it just says they take longer. So they're not immune to fire, they're just resistant. So it just takes longer for fire to kill them. Let's fuel up real quick.
Take the headshot.
Fuck, that's gonna drop lures. Oh, we gotta go. We good? Gonna gas up real quick. It's not like I'm asking for a whole lot. Bitch, seriously? So that is a huge radius right there. We would have been good if we were still in a red Talon base, but the huge chunk of the map is now infected with the strange mutations. It's not the worst because it's not the headless. We just got to watch our stamina and melee. So the main question is Plague Heart's up north. When I scanned, I only seen the the 2 up here. Sinister, how you doing tonight, brother, man? Old Fart, what's up, brother? Yeah, the whole map's jacked right now. This one over here is the soft skins, but this one is good because zombies do less damage to vehicles. They're more prone to melee, and crossbow bolts recovery is higher. So technically this side of the map is the easy side of the map right now. This side though is problematic, but I wanted to do, we'll do Isby's mission because hers is actually outside of the zone. So we're gonna get back to base, we'll gear up, and we'll go help Isby, and then we'll do this Wilkerson treasure mission too. So we still have to kill one more plague heart and
We have a big job
for this
facing
mission
us.
here.
Anyone over there want in?
All right, let's do that. Actually, we'll just swap out characters at the outpost. Oh, there's my car. Yeah, I forgot we brought the other one back. All right, that's good that we actually left that there. I did just fuel that one, so it kind of sucks. So we're still gonna take this one for now, just to use the gas can we already used. But now we know the car's closer to base.
Loading my final mag.
Yeah,
now.
you can deposit rucks at outposts. You just have to make sure the outpost is rank 2. You got to level it up to at least level 2 in order to do that. Level 1 outpost, you still can't deposit rucks though. No, we don't have no black plague guards. Nah, this is just 2 other curveballs. All right, let's get this set up. And we'll send Ice. Prince, it's good to see you, bud. How you doing tonight, man? Oh, so we do got the RT 9mm, and I got a fair bit of 9mm, so I think we'll run double 9mm. Should be enough fire. Because the ground over near Isby's mission is kind of weird. Because it's got all that fuel. You guys will see it. The base from Heartland got jacked up. Damn, that shit murked our stam.
I need to slow down.
I didn't know it was gonna be that fucking bad. Holy shit. That was... The last time we did this...
I'm following up on a weird radio signal I picked up. Can you help me grab some stuff from my old base?
If I say yes, what am I getting myself into?
So I have some theories about this weird signal, but I can't prove anything. Not yet. That's why I need to get over to Jurassic Junction and pick up some of my old gear. The setup is kind of wrecked, but I can salvage some useful bits. So, what do you say?
Well, we could build a trade depot. I might get that rolling. Why not?
Now that you know more,
All right, come on.
Roger.
Look out! Port inbound!
Okay, I can do this. I can do this.
You okay, hon?
This place, it's bad news.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Definitely not ready for this.
Come on. This place can't be that bad.
Sure, look at it.
Not the place, it's the memories.
Oh, fuck, that's a lot of zombies.
The Zeds are trying to surround us. Heads up, incoming.
My relay was installed over by where the fuel tank used to be.
Used to be.
Technically, it's still there. It's just broke.
You see this Jurassic Junction got fucked up, guys.
Can't do it.
No, we haven't even started the fucking mission yet, dude.
This is it.
That fuel tank isn't broken. It's wrecked.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Things just got out of hand. Should be safe enough that I can start looking around.
If you feel like talking about what happened here, I could listen.
There's nothing much to say. I was being stubborn, and people got killed. Doesn't matter anymore. Anyway, I need to grab those parts. Watch my back?
Sure thing.
Keep the Zeds off of me, will you? This shouldn't take long.
Uh-huh.
This is in even worse shape than I thought.
Damn, one of those fucking lure zombies actually made it into here.
I found a couple of things while I was out scavenging.
I'll be done in just a second. I promise I'm as eager to leave as you are.
We could take a little more time, if you need.
Nope. The sooner we're out of here, the better.
Come on.
Thanks for the help. I should get back to the ranger station. The doc's probably worried about me.
Should I be worried about you too? You seem a little shaken up.
No, I'll be fine. Just some bad memories I'm trying to get past.
So Isby's trying to say pretty much like whatever happened to everybody at Jurassic Junction was her fault.
Okay, I got a little emotional. But I'm over that now, honest. Mm-hmm. I'll call you when I know more about the signal, okay?
All right. Take care.
So we got one more heart up north that's awake that we could go kind of put some pressure on. So it's gonna keep spreading. Well, as long as we make sure there's no other hearts here, we could just go kill this because it's isolated. And we can make it a pretty easy heart if we scent block it, but I think I want to try, instead of scent blocking it, I think I want to just try to stealth C4 it. We do got smoke bombs too. We got 2 of them. That's actually huge. Yeah, so we should have no problem here. I'll bring the scent block as an oh shit backup, but we should be fine. Damn, I'm out of gas. Gas cans at least. We can still make a few more, but and we got a lot of fuel still around that we haven't looted. We got fuel ruck there and a fuel ruck there, so that's 2 rucks. And I'm not even sure if I grabbed all the fuel out of that spot there. So we still do have some fuel on the map that we can pull. It's not super bad. But we should be able to do this heart easy.
That's pretty heavy.
So we'll craft up a gas can. I'm gonna grab a repair kit just in case. I won't use a plague disruptor because I should be fine. It's when I said the heart's isolated, as you can see, like they don't overlap. Unless there's a heart like hidden in these, which there very well could be. I was gonna kind of scout when we get up there. If there's not too many screamers in the area, we could kind of rip through here and see if there's another heart. This camp was overrun. The Lost Platoon.
Be careful of plague zombies around here.
Notes are so they could be considered carrying grenades and ammunition. Yep, there's a good heart for there. Shit. So that one is going to be a bit problematic for us. Pretty positive those overlap. No, they don't. Okay, we got lucky. So this doesn't overlap that.
signal? If you picked up anything you can't identify, let me know.
Isby? Is that you? Pick up, it's okay, I just want to talk.
So the reason why I parked the car like this, just in case we get in a shit show, zombies can't jump on the front and they can't get me from the side either, so... Now radio silence is dead in the middle of fucking Marshall. I'd have to take about 4 hearts.
Oh, this place is just awful.
I don't even know if I could do these guys.
I can't keep going so fast.
Yeah, the lures. God damn it.
Slow down. That really hurt it. I'm just about out of these. That was the last one. This plague heart can't hurt us anymore.
Signal strength is now within acceptable bounds.
That's excellent news, Cleo. It seems that interference from local plague hearts has dropped below a viable threshold for blocking your connection. Is there something else you'd like to say to our friends, Cleo?
Your cooperation in this experiment has been noted.
You're welcome, Cleo. Happy to help.
This stuff looked useful, so I brought it home.
A screamer there. We want to avoid that at all costs. Going on this way. There's even some fuel out this way we can get.
This would be a great place for an outpost, I imagine.
That lure should just keep the zombies over there, if I'm not mistaken. Fuck, it's calling the ones over from here, too.
I guess it's better than nothing.
Yeah, that shit's calling zombies in from all across the lands, bro.
Thank goodness. Something we can use.
Gruesome, I've explained it before, like, with all the play cards being awake, like, the infestations have a cap. Like, there could only be so many on the map. So even with all of the play cards being awake on the map and there being a bunch of infestations, it wouldn't really make the game any harder for me. Just because, like, I would just play stealthy, you know what I mean? I would just lean into stealth. All it would do is slow down the gameplay. It wouldn't really make it any much different than what I'm doing currently. Because, yeah, I would just play slower. If there was infestations around, I would just make sure I focused on stealth characters. Everybody would have stealth, and then I would just sneak around and loot what I needed to loot. Like, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But infestation's cap. That's why it's not a big... Like, 3 hearts awake and 23 hearts awake, there's no difference. Yeah. There's zero difference. It's not like eventually every building's going to become infested. It's just... No, I think it's 17 infestations on the map, and then it stops. Like, you can't get any more than 17 infestations. That's just the max for the game. And because there's no true morale penalty, like, all the hearts being awake, like, again, as long as you're keeping up with seed sites, you know, and pruning that back every time they get close to your base, it's really not anything that scary. Because we had to deal with that when we had 4 hearts awake. So that's why I was saying it's really not that big of a deal if there's 28 awake or 4. They do the same thing. I would actually just run this shit back to base because I have the fuel. See if that jug comes all the way over here. I might have to do them. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do them. What's that bloater? Whoa! I got stuck on something. Hadouken easy, baby. Gotta be quiet with that Hadouken because my family's sleeping, chat. Lures, dude.
And here we are.
Wow, good grab, bro. Jesus Christ.
I'm sure glad to be home again. Hey there, Trouble.
Honestly, with the lures, I don't think the zombies are ever gonna stop.
Home is where you hang your hat. But make sure it's got a few gun racks, too. Seriously, you can't have too much storage.
Hey, all this noise is gonna bring a lot of zombies. Just, you know, FYI.
I know. Calvin, my brother, what is going on? Thank you so much for the raid. I knew it, man. There were the non-stop fucking zombies there. It's gonna never stop with the lures. It's just gonna keep going and going and going. But Calvin, thank you so much for the raid, brother. I appreciate you. Raiders, welcome. I hope you're all having a great night. Calvin with the 8 months, brother. Thank you so damn much. And thank you for the 5 gifted, brother. That's crazy huge, man. And we got a second raid. We got a Cryptic and a Calvin raid? Brother, I appreciate you both. I hope you guys are having a good night tonight. Now we're hanging in there. We're doing all right. No fire yet. I did almost blow up this car. No, but she's smoking. And it's the white smoke too. It's the healthy smoke. All right, we're gonna swap her out. Let's see here. So now we got the map under control. We have to wait a little bit for this curveball to kind of wear off before we really go back to base. Because with those lures dropping from the plague zombies, it's literally going to just be over and over and over and over and over again. It's never going to end. The zombies are just going to keep coming over and over, and we're just going to end up wasting resources, potentially having nasty shit show up and cause a community wipe. So it's there's also another curveball that I usually always avoid base with, especially if it's in my base region, is elevated senses, because literally ferals and shit just detect your base from super far, and it's a non-stop hour and a half of just freaks, jugs, ferals. I've actually had a community wipe in the trailer park base on this map over here because of elevated senses. Super, super annoying. Shooting bugs in an alien planet? What game? Oh, Deep Rock Galactic. Yo, I remember. I think I have a Deep Rock Galactica game. I think I played it like one time back in the day. Nah, I appreciate you guys for real though. It means the world to me. But yeah, we're trying to get a handle on what the hell we're gonna do now. We are super centralized, so now we can start poking.
Initiating Haven Protocol. Test 1. Test complete. Negative result. Dr. Hoffman, do you concur?
Yes, Cleo, I concur. Let's reset parameters and try again.
Haven Protocol, baby. I'm still upset that they nerfed the Haven device into the fucking ground.
Really don't know if our project can survive such a devastating loss.
Haven was OP. It really, really was. But when they nerfed it, guys, they made it just pointless. They made it so pointless. Because now what happens is Haven device used to just always be on, always active. So you pretty much never had to worry about base sieges again. And when they came out with their new siege mechanic, they were like, well, we don't want to kill, we don't want anybody that has a Haven device. Like, it just completely null and voids anything zombies at your base. It was so broken. And I do agree. It was super, super broken, super OP, completely just broke a huge chunk of the game. And then they were like, all right, well, so we're going to nerf it. And what they ended up doing was they put the Haven device on a timer. So when they put the Haven device on a timer, it was a good plan. But the issue with it is you don't have control over the timer. So now when Haven gets active, it's just active, and then zombies come at your base randomly, and then it kills the zombies. And once it hits like a threshold of zombies killed, it turns off. Just boom, goes off. So the issue with Haven now is it randomly kills zombies around your base. And then what ends up happening is it goes off and you don't have any control over that. It just turns off. And then when you need it, you don't have it. So now there's no control over like, oh shit, I got this huge base siege. Let me use cape. So my advice that I tried to say early on, like when they made the change, I was like, hey, why don't you put it like Haven device as like a facility? Like it's a facility. So I was like I actually have to click on my Haven device, and then there'd be like a facility action where I can turn on the Haven device. That way I can control when it's on. That way it's not just randomly popping heads. So I know, okay, I got a base siege coming. Let me go turn my Haven device on. Boom, it's on. It runs, kills a certain amount of zombies or 5 minutes or whatever the time is, and then it shuts off. I felt like that was a better system only because it would allow me as a player to have agency of when Haven is active and when it's not. Because yeah, they nerfed the crap out of it. Because the Haven device was absurd. It was so broken. But then I feel like it got nerfed so hard to now it's kind of just like a novelty item. It's kind of like a base decoration. Oh, damn, I'm sitting here talking shit about the Haven. The Haven device is great. It's perfect. It's perfect. Oh, Brant, what's up, brother, man? How you doing tonight, dude? Chat.
Isby.
Perfect.
I know you're out there.
It's
You don't have to
good.
Keep ignoring me. It's okay.
Sorry, listener, I'm, having trouble reading you.
You need help. When you're ready, you know how to reach me.
I was speaking hypothetically about a different game. They have the same device. It's called the Haven device. It's weird. That's how the whole conversation got brought up. You know, I was comparing how your guys' Haven device is so much better than this other group's Haven device. And I was just explaining the differences between, you know what I mean? Brent, how you doing, bro? It's good to see you, dude. It's good to see you. The game is fucking perfect, dude. 100%. 100%. No argument from me, dude. Who is the best State of Decay 2 player in the world? I don't know. Probably somebody we don't know. Realistically, that's what I've learned amongst console content creation is Some of the best people that play these games are not content creators. They just random people that me and you do not know. As for like people out there that we know, that I would say are probably God tier at this game would probably be Jay is pretty ridiculous. Jay is pretty ridiculous. Even watching him play, he's wild. And I would say Guru is a fucking monster too. Guru's probably, I'd say Jay and Guru are probably some of the most elite players I know personally. As for who's better amongst the two of them, I don't know. They're both pretty ridiculous. They're both far better than me at the game, 100%, easily. Maybe like 2.5, 3 years ago, Fall Down Go Boom is actually, fuck yeah. I don't know, probably Fall Down actually. No, yeah, Fall Downs would. The only reason why I'd give Guru and Jay the edge over Fall is Fall doesn't mod the game. So Jay and Guru play this game modded to stupid levels. But Fall Down Go Boom absolutely is disgusting. Like he spread, what was his hour? He beat Lethal Zone in like an hour and something or something like that. 2 hours. It was so fast. I tried to do it. I lost. I couldn't do it. I don't know how the fuck he does it. But I'd say like the only reason why I'd put Jay and Guru above Fall is because they mod the game to just ridiculous levels. The game levels that I can beat it, just not like as effortlessly as they do. But yeah, they're both. They're all three of those guys are like Fall. I actually adopted a lot of my play style now because of stuff I learned from Fall Down Go Boom. He was like my inspiration of like becoming a top tier State of Decay player back in the day. I took like so much of my play style, like melee and plague hearts and how I approached attacking plague hearts. My whole play style was based off of Fall Down Go Boom. He's the GOAT, man. He's so good at this fucking game. Yeah, Fall's really good. But no, yeah, I'm very low on that list, guys. Now, back in the day, I was pretty decent at this game. Back when I was doing like Dark Side, Lethal Dark Side, fighting 6 ferals at once. I'm an old man now, Chad. I'm retired, bro. I'm retired. I don't. I play so many other games now. I'm retired. I let these youngins do their thing, man. Yeah, I'm just that old guy now that I'm like Yoda, but in the swamp Yoda, not like Clone Wars Yoda. Now I just teach new players how to play the game at a respectable level. That's it. All that super crazy stuff, nah, man, that's for the youngins, dude. I don't know if I'm in the Elite Hall of Fame. No. I don't even make the top 10 anymore, guys. Told you, I'm retired. I'm retired, dude. And I'm not talking like Jordan joining I'm not talking like Jordan joining baseball retired, okay? I'm like Jordan now retired, I appreciate that, Brand. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, well, the biggest content creator is, I'm probably the biggest creator for State of Decay, but being the biggest creator don't mean jack shit, dude. Like, you could be, I know so many guys that are way bigger at YouTube than I am, or, that are ass cheeks at video games. Like, look at me, guys. I'm literally mediocre in like 90% of the games I play. Like, literal mediocre. and like you guys still watch. You know, so for me, it's like there's a lot more that goes into being a content creator than just like being super good at video games. Obviously, you do have guys who are just super good at video games,
Dr.
but
Hoffman, is now an appropriate time to discuss my query?
No, Cleo. I'm not ready for that conversation. Not yet.
I do not wish to cause you undue stress, Dr. Hoffman. I shall delay once again.
Hey, you two, get off the radio. I told you, we're all sick of listening to this emotional crap.
yo, of course, Mickey got no chill, dude. Mickey got no chill. I think you're at Jordan in Space Jam. Damn. Like the arm stretch and everything. I mean, Mike had his secret stuff, dude. You know what's wild? I don't think my kids have watched Space Jam. I'm such a bad parent, dude. I'm such a bad parent. Calvin with the super chat, brother. Thank you so much. I signed up for the this is the MLG Pro. Nah, dude, you got scammed. You got scammed. Yeah, I'm like that 82-year-old baseball player who held a seminar and didn't disclose the fact that I'm an 82-year-old baseball player. Actually, hold on. So I don't have much 9mm left, guys. So we're gonna actually strip these all down. Yeah, so 5.56 is still pretty decent. So we'll run the RT suppressed. And then we'll run the 45 again, the Mac 10 suppressed, and then we'll go ahead, grab, actually I'm out of energy drinks, which is not ideal. So we need a cook. I do have Prince here with a blank fifth. Chad, do you think I got a cooking book? Hey, Kelvin, you have a great night, brother. You know I really appreciate you, dude. Get that good sleep, brother. Get that good sleep, man. I'm not being humble, guys. I'm being honest. Like, the thing is y'all are just being... You guys are just being too nice. That's all it's come down. You guys don't want to hurt my feelings and tell me, you know... Listen, I'm okay with the fact that I'm not the greatest State of Decay player in the world. I don't, that doesn't bother me like as much as people think it probably would. Like, I really don't care. Like, I got mad respect for those dudes because they grind. Like, both Guru, like, I played State of Decay on my channel almost exclusively for like 3 years, right? I stopped playing the game exclusively. Yeah, I still play it. But those guys kept going. Both of them.
Neighbor,
like,
again. Remember that rogue signal we were working on? Believe it or not, I've identified it as a Red Talon broadcast. Well, sort of. Anyway, I ran into a stumbling block decoding the signal. Are you available for an assist?
Yes, actually. I will do that with you. But those guys kept going. Both Jay and Guru, like, dedicated to the game. Guru has been exclusively almost, like, he's done a couple other games, but he's been mostly a State of Decay 2 content creator, like, his whole time. Never stopped. You know what I mean? Where I branched out and I started doing other things. And the same thing with Jay. Like, if you go look at his stuff, like, he's mainly exclusively State of Decay. Like, so I got nothing but respect for those guys. You know what I mean? And I want them to carry that torch, you know, because they deserve it. They're the ones that are giving the game, like, they're giving it more, you know, time in the spotlight than I do as of late. You know, as of late, we've been doing a lot of State of Decay, but yeah, I don't think it's me being humble. I think it's just you guys not wanting to tell me I'm kind of past my prime, you know? It's fine, guys. Hurt my feelings. I'll be all right. All right, I am thinking about going and grabbing these 2 rucks, though, real quick, but her mission here, I think, takes place... fuck does this one take place? Because there's the one where you got to link up with Chavez, and I think you got to go over with Chavez to here, to this camp. So I think that's this one. Let me see.
lives over by the fairgrounds. I figure he might know how to crack the encryption on this weird signal.
Okay. You want me to swing by and pick you up?
No, it's probably better if you go without me. Easier, I mean. Anyway, his name is Chavez. He's a decent guy.
That's my
so
boy.
You'll be in good hands.
Dang, Brant said I've sold more copies of this game than Walmart. So Brant, we did the math, right? And I went and we used the tool to search all my in my YouTube dashboard. I searched all of the comments where people said that they bought the game because of me, and there was like over the lifetime of my channel, like so over 7 years, there was 8,700 comments, 8,700 comments of people saying they bought the game because of me, and there was over 24,000 comments. And I haven't even checked. This was like a year and a half ago. There was over 24,000 comments of people saying that they played the game because of me, which I know that number is probably a lot higher than that. But yeah, it was 8,700 people said that they bought the game for me. But that's not, I mean, over 7 years, that's not that many, really. How's it possible? So you got to go through your yeah. I mean, you got to check your. It was YouTube. We go through and we you just keyword search all your comments. You keyword search all the comments and it'll just pop them up. And you could see. So like any of you guys that use the word like fuck or something like that, I can go keyword search all my comments that have the word fuck in it and it'll pop them all up for me. I beat one of your mods recently, Dark. Which one did we beat, guys? I don't know if I beat the hard one. Which one did I beat recently? Which one of Dark's mods did we play? Was it the Plate of Dismay or whatever? I don't remember which one we beat. All right, so we got to go pick up Chavez. I need gas, though. No. The one we did a few months ago. I started seeing your channel because of State of Decay. I feel like most of my audience, originally came from State of Decay. And then some of you guys just stuck around. Oh, so Plate of Dismay. I don't know which one I played. I don't know if I played. What's the other one? What's the other one? There's Plate of, because there's two like difficulty mods. I don't remember which one I played. No, so I did the no Plague Cure mod, but there was another one that we did a while back. I don't remember which one it was. Because there was two of them. Guru tried to tell me about. One of them was Plate of Dismay, and then there was another one. Forgot the fucking name of it, dude. No Man's Land. Yeah, No Man's Land. Yeah, that was the... I don't know if I played No Man's Land. Did we play No Man's Land, guys? Ooh, that was close. Or did I play Plate of Dismay? I'd have to go check. Brent, I appreciate you, brother, man. I appreciate you popping in. Over there doing God's work, brother. I heard that State of Decay 3 game's supposed to be pretty cool, man. I can't wait to play it. Can't wait to play some State of Decay 3, dude. Oh, we gotta cut down through this. Oh yeah, this is the military zombies that are supposed to drop ammo, right? How come I ain't got no ammo though? Damn, bro. Those cars so nimble. I gotta tell you, you gotta tell us, are all the survivors in State of Decay 3 ugly still? Dang, bro, that's cold. So you're trying to say all the State of Decay 2 survivors are ugly? Listen, listen, listen. Obviously, every State of Decay 3 character is modeled after me. So obviously, they're fucking beautiful.
We've come by to share an important development.
Even the women, bro,
Cleo has informed
look
us
just
that
like
she's
me.
ready to implement her Haven protocol.
Am I supposed to know what that means?
It means that she needs to be installed within a home site in order to provide a lasting defensive benefit. And she has specifically requested that your community be the one to receive this benefit.
And fucking Brant hand drew me, chat. By hand. I had little stick figure arms and everything. Come on, fuck. Of course he had a scream, dude.
Okay, running on empty.
Any friend of Isby's a friend of mine. Call me Chavez. What you need? Isby and I used to be part of the same crew. Did a lot of good stuff together.
You think he's trying to hook up with Isby?
Wrong side of a bad decision. I get why she blames herself for what happened, but at some point you gotta learn to forgive your own mistakes.
Damn,
Any friend of Isby's a friend of mine. So here's the deal. I'm happy to help you out, but I was just a grunt. Only the officers had access to shit like decryption codes.
Are you still in touch? Can we talk to them?
Not likely. My CO died right alongside the rest of my unit. But I can take you to where she was killed. Maybe we'll find something.
Hey, you sure you okay with that?
It was a long time ago, and I'm overdue for a visit anyhow. I'll mark the spot on your map.
Man, people are wondering what happened to Red Talon and if they're gonna be in State of Decay 3. I mean, with the way fucking Chavez is talking here, bro, they sound like they all are gonna die, bro. Red Talon's supposed to be elite. His whole unit's dead. Whole unit's fucking dead, dude. That's wild. I think we actually gotta kill his zombified people right now. I don't remember how this... Damn, that's a lot of armored zombies, bro. That's crazy. I ain't getting no ammo drops though, Chad. That's the only thing. We're just getting...
So you were in Red Talon, huh? What was that like?
It was intense. A lot of people believing real hard that we were doing the right thing. And most of the time, I agreed with them. These days, I ain't so sure.
Dude, you could just kind of sit here and just farm fucking ammo with the car, bro. It's kind of OP, don't you think? Man, this curveball is so good. Man, look at this, Chad. Look at this. So there's like a military curveball over here. Yeah, my dude is Red Talon, actually. That is pretty awkward. My guy's like, oh, how is it being a Red... Bitch, you were Red Talon. Well, we were friends, Chavez. We talked on the radio. These two were literally talking on the radio because this is the guy that Chavez set us up with. And now he's talking about they don't know each other. Yeah, I mean, setting up outpost mines over here and then just farm this would be pretty OP, dude. Dang, bro. Chavez, my dude got bad memory, dude. He signed an NDA. He can't talk about red talon. Damn, that's a lot of... Yo, they're everywhere up here.
I wasn't here when...
So is every zombie in this area?
By the time I showed up, all I could do for my team was to... invest.
Oh, really? Damn.
So the only question now, though, is... Are all the zombies over here going to be armored, too? Yeah, that shit's all armored zombies, bro. Which means no shooting these guys.
That's the place. Before I buried my friends, I packed away all their gear in case I ever needed it. Probably looking for something like a code book. But honestly, you can take anything that looks useful. Nobody here is gonna complain.
Sure. Thank you.
Oh, there should be one container here. I think it's up on top. Yep, there it is. You wish there was a military juggernaut variant. Bro, you mean like wearing armor, dude?
Oh, man, you're coming home with me. Nice.
Bro, juggernauts are already naturally armored. And tanky as fuck. We already 99% of the time don't ever fight juggernauts.
Take a look and see if it's what you need. Yep, this is exactly what she needs. Okay.
Bro, zombie, I'm glad you waited. I appreciate that, bro.
It's for her own good. Trust me. Hey, Isby, you listening out there? We found the code book you need. I'm keeping it.
Wait, what? You can't do that. I need it.
Seems like this is the only way I can get you to talk to me. You get what you need out of the book. But whatever's going down, I want in.
That is so not fair.
Oh, she sounds mad. You sure that was a good idea?
If it helps her to stop running away, it'll be worth it. Gracias, vato. I want to give you this, to show I appreciate what you did. Adios, vato.
Bro, you just gave me 3 thermite grenades. I already had a bunch of thermite grenades, dude. I appreciate it, though. I won't be that guy. It's an interesting looking skull. Yeah, we can't even go back to base right now, dude. So we do got the Haven Protocol mission. This will actually get us the Haven device. It's one of the, it's a kind of like the main end of the main quest line here. So we only have 2 more hearts up north, and then the rest of everything. So we're 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 11 hearts. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So you used to be able to use outpost traps around your base, and then they changed it because it was so OP. You used to be able to. They made it so now you can't have like the outposts can't overlap your base circle. It just doesn't let you do traps. But it used to be a thing, but it was so broken. It was so broken because outpost traps are in State of Decay 2 are so OP. In SOD 1, they were not as OP because they were like on a timer. Like they'd blow up a horde, and then it would go on cooldown, and you had to wait, and then it would blow up a horde. But in SOD 2, it's just like an hour and a half of just pure explosion. But they're really good. I think the outpost traps, like, they're definitely super useful. Especially if you got an area that's super dangerous, you can kind of make a bunch of, like, there's strategic aspects to it, which is why I like it. Because you can like set off a bunch of noise and then just lure a bunch of zombies into the, like, that's a triple feral pack +1, so I think that's 4 ferals there. But all 3 of those ferals, like, if I had outpost traps right here, wouldn't even have to worry about them, you know what I mean? You just, I don't have enough ammo to really run traps like that.
Nothing for nobody in here. Hey, lost door.
What? I don't even know how that happened. I think the ferals do like weird things to cars. They hit it like just the right way. They fucking delete your car immediately. So we're good though. We got what I think I'm gonna do is we'll just push up north. I'll probably scent block these 2 hearts right here. I was thinking about scent blocking those 2, or I was thinking about using the scent block to kind of put a dent in here. We got to get influence back though. Yeah, we're almost back to 1,000. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go probably loot town here, gather as much stuff as possible, and then just go on a big sell fest, get our outpost back, and then kind of go from there. But we're gonna save that, guys. We're gonna save that for next time. It is super late. It's super late. Almost 1 in the morning. Tomorrow, I originally wasn't going to be streaming because I was going on vacation, but my flight got messed up, so now I'm not leaving till tomorrow night. The rest of the family, they're leaving in the morning still, but because I booked my shit so last minute, it got fucked up. So now I gotta leave. I'll be leaving tomorrow night. So I'll probably do 2 streams tomorrow. Also, they'll just be a bit earlier because I gotta make sure I'm completely done streaming and ready to leave and go by like 4 in the afternoon. So my time. So I'll probably start a little earlier tomorrow. We'll probably start the day off with some Breath of the Wild. I know some of you guys have been really enjoying that. And then as for the second stream, I don't know. We'll see how the numbers look on Forza. Maybe we'll do another episode of Forza or something like that. We'll see. But again, I want to say thank you, everybody, so damn much. I do appreciate the love and the support. It means the world to me. If you guys haven't, make sure you smash that like button, drop some comments. Let me know what you guys thought. And Yeah, I really do appreciate it. Let me see if there's anybody on. All right, guys. Dusty's on. But I love you. I do hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.